So let me cover something on YouTube that may or may not get me banned or removed, and I am talking about this. So you guys know who I am, E.T. Templar, Alien Crusader from Beyond the Heavens, here to entertain and destroy through the power of meme magic. So this is just filled with intrigue. So I'm going to start with my own borderline schizophrenic conspiracy theory, autistic notes that I have after reading about this. So it's not domestic powers that carried this out, and here's why. And this is not meant to diss on Haitians or the country of Haiti at all. This is just me giving my crap opinion with some statistics. So 60% of Haitians make less than $2 a month. And I theorize that this isn't a domestic group responsible for this, whether it's opposition to the president, gangs, or military police, because it was executed too professionally. And both these three organizations are for, that I mentioned, the opposition, gangs, police, military, they don't have the funding or money to carry out such a finite operation. They don't have that kind of money to hire outside mercs or assassins to carry this out. And I believe these are foreign assassins because witnesses say they heard them speaking Spanish, which in a region where it's Haitian Creole, and French, that's a little weird, don't you think? And before these guys carried out the hit, they identified themselves as DEA. They told the security to stand down. And for whatever reason, the security did stand down and let them into the residence, the residence of the president. So that either implies that that security is very inept for the president, or that the security was in on this, because I can't imagine that Secret Service of any president would allow a foreign entity, even the DEA, easy access to their president like that. This would have been an international incident, because last time I checked, the DEA doesn't have the jurisdiction to just arrest presidents of other countries, and it's kind of a sketchy thing. So what should have happened is the security at the president's palace or whatever should have just opened up on these guys and worried about the situation later, because, again, why would the DEA go after a president? There would be other things, there would be other steps to this method, right? The Haitian government would have sent police or military to handle the situation, not DEA. So it's definitely not a domestic group or organization. So I think my theory is that the Haitian president had discovered something he shouldn't have, or was obstructing someone or some entity bad enough to warrant Spanish-speaking mercs or assassins to grease him. So, let's see, I covered them identifying themselves as DEA, them speaking Spanish, and Joe Biden and others says, we're going to bring these assassins to justice. No, you won't, because more than likely these assassins are deeply involved with high political influential people, whether it be the Clintons or even a three-letter agency that you guys can figure out that's in the United States. So I think this is a political hit for some reason. The president was either getting in the way or about to do something that was going to expose someone or something, and he was a problem for someone, and he just had to go. Of course, I'm being quite nebulous because I don't want to call anything out specifically, because we live in an imperfect world, and an imperfect opinion could actually get your channel removed and your life removed, actually. So this is just me talking about the recent events of the Haitian president being assassinated. I do believe there's some form of intrigue or another, whether it's American, Russian, Chinese, or something else that's being involved here. It's a bit suspicious, but considering, I will say this, considering the region of influence, that I think this is probably Western Hemisphere related. I don't think the Russians had anything, the Chinese, or any other power to gain from greasing the Haitian president. There's just no reason for them to do that. But there are political people and families here in the United States, if you catch my drift, that are related with Haiti charities and things of that nature. Of course, you guys can figure out who I'm talking about if you are a smart cookie. So with that, that's just my take on this recent news. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like or if you didn't, if you think I'm full of crap, smash that dislike. Comment your own rebuttal below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, if you feel inclined to do so, there are some donation links if you want to support this channel further. If not, that's okay too. And I'll see you guys next time. God bless. Stay safe. And yeah, there's just too much political intrigue about this event in Haiti to not make it seem not suspicious. Something's rotten in the state of Denmark.